What's going on, Ant Crew? My name is Andrew. Welcome back to a brand new exciting video. I hope the Ant Crew is having a fantastic day. And yes, something changed. I bleached the rest of my hair. I know you guys probably don't care, but it happened and I just wanted to address it so we can get that out of the way. I thought it looked kind of weird with just the sides dyed, so I decided to do the whole thing. And yeah, not gonna show you the back though because it's a mixture of orange, brown, and yellow and it does not look good. Anyways guys, that's the story of the hair. Let's talk about this new transition. This is a transition that I personally love and I think you guys will definitely be able to enjoy and use. The nice thing about it is it's super simple. It doesn't take that long, so we're gonna cut the chit chat, jump into After Effects, and start talking about this effect. Alright guys, so I'm inside of Adobe Premiere Pro now, and I've got these 5 different clips. Now the beauty of this transition is, unlike my other tutorials, you really don't have to film with this transition in mind. Although it probably will be better if you film with it in mind, it is by no means necessary. Really, you can use this transition on any kind of clip. Now another thing I'd like to point out really quickly is the music that you use is super important with this effect. The music that I'm probably going to be using for the intro of this video is a song from Frei. I'm not even sure if that's how you say it, but the song is called Moody. The reason why I chose this song is for 2 reasons. The first, it's because it's really rhythmic, which is always good for quick whip transitions. And then the other reason is because it has these very sharp beats. They almost sound like snaps, and that works really well for these whip fast-paced transitions. You can actually use this song for your monetized videos. I got it from a YouTube channel called Hero Board No Copyright Music. I actually use their music like a lot, pretty much in all of my videos, and it's great because as long as you credit the creators of the song, which you should definitely do, but as long as you do that, you can use them in your monetized YouTube videos without any kind of copyright strike, and it's really good music actually. Anyways guys, enough talking. Let's select these clips, right click, hit replace with After Effects composition. What I'm going to do is select this first clip, then go over to effects and presets and type in something called motion tile. It's going to be under stylize and just drag that down onto your first clip. Now somebody actually asked me in the comments to explain a little bit more every time I use an effect what it actually does. Motion tile is kind of the base effect that you're going to use for really any artificial transition. So if you watch this, I'm going to change the output width to 200 and the output height to 200. And when you select mirror edges, now when I scale out on this clip, it's a way bigger clip. And the reason why that's so important and so useful is because I can create artificial movement with the camera without actually having to crop in and lose quality. So that's why it's really important to use motion tile. And I'm gonna go to the end of the clip, probably about right here, and I'm gonna hit P on my keyboard and keyframe position. Now I'm going to go to the end of the clip, and I'm just going to adjust the position to how I want the camera to move. Now with quick whip transitions, you're not going to do a lot of adjusting. That's kind of the beauty of it. It's a very subtle movement. Now I'm going to go to the second clip. I can actually copy my motion tile and then paste it onto the second clip. So I'm going to the next clip, I'll keyframe position. This is the last keyframe we want, so I'm going to drag it a few frames forward, and now adjust the position that I want to start at, drag it to the left, and drag it down. That way we'll have that nice fluent motion. On the second clip, you want a little less movement, so you want it just to be a tiny bit of an adjustment. Now here's where the magic comes in, and here's where most people don't get it right. What they do is they select the keyframes and they just hit F9 on their keyboard. That converts them to easy ease, and then they just leave the keyframes like that. You don't want to do that. Easy ease is not the end-all be-all keyframe interpolation for your transitions. It's just not. What you want to do is actually convert them to easy ease and then go into the graph editor and select this separate XY dimensions. And now what you're going to do is try to create a bit of a curve. I'll do something similar for this set. Drag it to the left and then drag this one up. So what you're trying to do is create a slow, gradual, and then sharp curve. So now when you play it through, you'll see it's really quick. We need to do the same thing for the second keyframes though. I'll hit F9. Perfect. That looks really good. The last thing we need to do is add some motion blur. Now motion blur is like throwing darts. You kind of just have to try a bunch of different things and see which one works best. So first we'll try just the standard way, which is hitting this button, enabling motion blur, and then checking the boxes for motion blur. Does that do anything? It does a little bit, but it's just not enough for me. I really want a lot to blur out the edges of this frame. So I'm going to go over to effects and presets and type in CC Force Motion Blur. I'll drag that down onto my first clip because I think the second one is actually pretty okay. And then I'm going to go over to this shutter angle and just drag it way up. Now you're going to want to keyframe this motion blur though, so turn on the keyframes for shutter angle and motion blur samples. Go to where the transition really starts to pick up, which is about here, and that'll keyframe them back to 0. So let's play it through one more time and watch our work. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. I think that's gonna be it for this tutorial, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you guys are not subscribed, if you have not joined the And Crew is a place for creative entrepreneurs, social innovators, aspiring YouTubers, aspiring editors, aspiring filmmakers, and just people like that. If you guys feel like there's nobody around you who thinks like you do, nobody around you who really dreams like you do, then the And Crew, my friend, is the place for you. If you guys want to comment something and you don't know what to comment, then comment something funny about my hair, because this is comedy gold, people. I'm giving you a lot of material to work with. And I don't know, this isn't a formal challenge, but I want to hear your best roasts. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys on Wednesday.